Q just hit me up the other day and she said, Anton, I love you. I will do anything for you. I am for you forever. One of the realest ones ever. I met Q on the internet and then we connected in real life. She is more loyal than some of these dudes out here. Real talk. I think that chick would shoot somebody for me. Real talk. Real talk. She would whack a dude if she had to in order to make sure that I was taken care of. Want realer than some of y'all in real life. What we standing on, y'all? Because I'ma just tell you, if it's left up to me, I would burn the entire culture down. If it's left up to me, I would burn the entire culture down. I think that the culture is trash. I think that the culture is absolutely trash. I say we just completely do away with it. That's what I propose. I say we completely do away with the culture and we just start all over with a whole new set of rules and a whole new way by which we hold ourselves accountable and we abide by. And if anybody want to be a part of the Cool Kids Club, because there's a new standard for what the Cool Kids Club is, I say that we set an entirely new set of rules. A, friends don't let friends crash out. B, friends make sure that they hold each other accountable. C, we always want each other to do, we want the best for each other, and we got to make sure that we always champion and not hate, because there's a difference between constructive criticism and hate, that we always champion in somebody being successful and we pray for their success. 3 core principles. We always want the best for each other. We don't want each other to crash out, and we're going to hold each other accountable because we doing it in love. We doing it in love. 3 core principles should cover everything else. If you abide by those 3 core principles, I guarantee you, you will fix 99% of the problems within the community. Because then that means that women got to hold women accountable that open up their legs to men that they know that they're not supposed to be with, instead of being on girl code and protecting them against the thing that's best for them. That would mean you going to have to hold your brother accountable when you see him doing something that he's not supposed to do, and that he shouldn't feel comfortable coming around you with that nonsense because he know that you stand for something a little bit different. That means that we got to get the beam out of our own eye, and before we start pointing our finger out the window at somebody doing something else, we're going to have to start pointing our finger in the mirror and holding ourselves accountable first. That means that people are going to have to do the thing that's in their own best interest, and that they want their children to then be a reflection of them. The sons should want to be a reflection of them. Their daughters should be wanting to be with the man that they father are, as far as men. If you can't say that I would want my daughter to marry a dude exactly like me, then that means we got work to do. And the work is constant and it's consistent and it's forever. People say something to me and they ask me this question all the time, and I'm sure that you guys have heard it. They say, Anton, how do I know my purpose? Your purpose is to be revealed to you, and it's ever evolving, meaning that you never stop knowing your purpose or discovering or rediscovering what your purpose is. Your purpose is going to change on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis, meaning that the same thing that you was chasing or the same thing that you're trying to become when you was 20 should be much different than it is when you're 30. Your purpose should not be the same at 30 as it was at 20. And it damn sure shouldn't be the same at 40 as it is at 30. Because if your purpose has not evolved based off of the growth that you have within your own life, then that means that you are stagnant and you are not progressing, and somebody needs to hold you accountable because they see that you're not growing at the same rate as everybody else. No man left behind, because we only as strong as our weakest link. No man left behind, because we only as strong as our weakest link. So if you see somebody or you know somebody that's out there robbing and they flash mobbing and they not taking care of their kids, and that means that you're going to have to hold them accountable. If you see a woman that's continuously talking about how she want to get pregnant, ask her the question, if you're a woman of God, or if you're a woman that really believe in her, or if you're a woman that's really her own girl. If you want to stand on sister code, then you need to revise what sister code really means, and that you have to have the uncomfortable conversation with her of why she not taken care of and why she not with the man that she was supposed to marry before she decided to have a kid. Why? Listen, you already got a kid that's out there. Don't champion and celebrate her having another child by another baby daddy, talking about congratulations, sis. The question is, how come you didn't get yourself off of welfare? And why do you not have a father? And why do you a father for your child? And why are you not married before you decide to get pregnant again, before you continue to champion this bad behavior that you know statistically is not going to be best for the kid that she's having? What you talking about is about you being happy. You don't get the opportunity to be happy when you got children. The children come first. If your homegirl or your homeboy keep getting a different job and they keep being somebody else's fault, now it's your burden, it's your responsibility. If you calling them your friend, if they spend an extraordinary, listen, I don't care if you calling them your friend or not. If they spending an extraordinary amount of time around you, then you they friend. And if you see something happening, then you're going to have to do something about it. Your homeboy keep on trying to be a kid boy, and all of his browser history, every time you walk past, is him looking up how to steal a car. Hold that dude accountable, because we no longer falling for that nonsense. We're no longer going to be our weakest link. Everybody not going to get dragged by the mud. I say we burn the whole thing down and we start all over. We burn the whole thing down and we start all over. Every time you see something that you don't like that's happening around you in real life, it is now your responsibility to hold yourself accountable and to hold your brother accountable. And if they say, well, you can't say nothing to me because you doing it too, then you hit them back with, well, let's change together. How they gonna fight against love? You can't fight love. Listen, no matter how much fire you spread, it'll never be stronger than water. No matter how much fire you spreading, it'll never be stronger than water. When you shower somebody with an overabundance of love, that's also chastisement. That's also doing the uncomfortable thing. Listen. If you know that this dude is quite possibly, and he has a bright future that is bigger than all of your homeboys and everybody else in the hood, it is your responsibility to hold him accountable and not let him get involved with the bull crap that he's trying to get into. As a matter of fact, let me tell you what a real friend would do, and I'm going to drop the link in the chat. A real friend would be willing to lose the friendship in order for him to become successful. That's what friends are. If your man's is loyal to you, he will tell you, hey, family, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be anything more than what I am today, but I'm going to try my hardest. But you got a chance to be much, much greater than all of us. You got talent, and you got a gift that God blessed you with that all of us would die for. Get out of here, man. I don't never want to see you over here again. I don't never want to see you over here again, bro. You got to be willing to lose the friendship, not latch on to him until he got nothing else left. Get out of here, man. I don't never want to see you over here again, bro, because you don't belong over here. You're not welcome. And if I see you over here again, you getting beat down or whatever it is that you got to threaten him with. But you got to be willing to lose the friendship if you love him. That's what love is. Love is not holding on to somebody in order to continue to make you feel better. Love is making them forcing them to get out of the comfort zone so that they can become what it is that God wanted them to be, and they can leverage the gift that he gave them in order to multiply it to do something greater. That's friendship. You get a jewel in your crown for that. You blessed because of that. God ain't forgot you, bro. Just because he go on to be great don't mean that he forgot you.